Lynette and welcome. Today I thought I would pop in and do a short video on why I will not be shopping this year's Sephora VIB Spring Savings Event sale. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing because I'm here every week with makeup haul swatches, tutorials, reviews, and videos such as these where I talk about makeup related content. Now, this year's sale, as you probably already know, begins in a couple of days. It's going to start on April 11th and it's going to run through April 24th. And on April 11th, the first week of the sale, VIB Rouge members will get first access and will get to shop the sale exclusively that first week. And then on April 18th, VIB and Beauty Insiders will get to shop. And then throughout the sale, throughout the whole length of the sale, the Sephora collection will be on sale for 30% off, and that is extended to everyone's, regardless of what rewards tier you're on. So there's a couple of reasons why I will not be shopping the sale this year. And I think the main reason is that there's really nothing that I really want to buy. I have not been buying makeup as much as I've been in the past. I don't wear makeup as often as I used to pre-pandemic. I used to do a full face of makeup every day to work, and I no longer do that. And so I'm not using my makeup as much as I used to. So I have a lot of makeup, and if you saw my last video, what's in my everyday makeup case, if you didn't, no worries, I will link it here for your viewing pleasure. Then you know that I don't need any more concealers, I don't need any more highlighters, I don't need not one more damn blush. You didn't see, but trust me when I tell you, I don't need any more foundations, bronzers. Like, I just have a lot of makeup, more makeup than I need and more makeup than I'm using, because again, I'm not doing a full face of makeup every day. I'm not using my makeup every day. So I have a lot of makeup that's just sitting there not being used. And so I really don't need to bring anything more into my collection. And I haven't seen any new blush releases. Well, I'll get back to that in a minute. I haven't seen a lot of new makeup product releases that make me so excited that I'm like, oh, I just want to try that. I want to purchase that. I really haven't seen too much of that. So yeah, that's the main reason. There's like really nothing I'm like, ooh, I gotta have it. And then another reason why I'm not going to be shopping the sale this year is because I'm not Rouge this year. I did not make Rouge this year. So I've been Rouge for the last 3 years, and I didn't come close to making Rouge for 2023. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And that's not to say that I wasn't buying makeup, because I was, but I just was not buying it at the same rate from Sephora that I have been in previous years. Now, a lot of the makeup that I did pick up last year, in terms of makeup items, we're not gonna talk about eyeshadow palettes, in terms of just like complexion and other makeup products, I got using Ulta rewards points last year. So there was a good many products I picked up last year that I didn't even pay for because I used my Ulta rewards points. Okay. And then you know, what other makeup I purchased, I split that up between Sephora and Ulta. So last year, Sephora got way less of my dollars. So as a VIB member this year, I'm only going to get 15% off during this sale. And 15% off is not enough for you, girl, okay? No. We don't do anything less than 20% these days, okay? Out in these makeup streets, you need to be offering me 20% or more for me to part with my coins, okay? So for me, 15% is not enough, and I will just wait for the brands to have a sale. These days, the brands are having plenty of sales, and their discounts tend to be 20% or better than what Sephora is offering only Rouge members. So if there's any, and there's a couple of things I have my eye on. So, you know, should I decide to pick those items up, more than likely it will not be from Sephora. And I'm going to talk about those 2 items in a minute. Yeah, so as a VIB member, 15% is really nothing, and I will just wait for the brands to have a better sale. For instance, Fenty Beauty just had their friends and family 25% off, and I ended up picking up one of their concealers that I wanted to try again from them rather than the VIB sale, which I would have, if I even was Rouge, I would only be getting 20% off. So that's a no-brainer for me. Now, as for the 2 makeup items I'm thinking about getting, one is from Haus Labs, and it's a blush. After they rebranded, they came out with blushes more recently, and I have a blush from prior to their rebranding that I love the formula, absolutely love. And as I said before, I don't need no more damn blush, but I really would like to try one of those blushes. The shades that they come in are really beautiful, and I'm wondering if it's the same formula as the old one, and if so, I really do want to try it. I want to find out. And so right now, I know the only places I can pick up that blush is either from Haus Labs, from their website, or from Sephora. Now, I'm not familiar with Haus Labs and how often they do sales, if they do any at all, but for the last 2 years, Sephora has offered, at some point during the year, Sephora has offered a 20% discount to everyone. So, and I remember this because, you know, it was an uproar because VIB Rouge members were upset because they're like, well, why do I spend all this money to be Rouge if you're going to just give our discount, my discount, to everybody? I mean, you know, which is a valid point. And I believe for the last 2 years, Sephora has done that. Sometime during the year, they pop up and say, surprise, 20% off for everyone. And so if they do that this year, and I don't know that they will, but if they do, there's a good chance I'll be able to pick up that Haus Labs blush later on in the year from Sephora for 20% off. So still, I'll be doing better than the 15% I would be getting as a VIB member during this spring holiday or this spring event sale. So that's for that blush. And then the other item I'm sort of kind of thinking about getting is another bronzer. I know, I don't need another bronzer, I already said that. But Pat McGrath came out with some new bronzers, and I feel like I want to try it simply because it's Pat McGrath. You know, I kind of feel like I want to see what the formula is like. And so, yeah, I'm thinking maybe I might want to pick up one of those bronzers. And if I do, I'm not decided, but if I do, I certainly wouldn't buy that from Sephora during this sale or any other sale, because at some point Pat McGrath is going to have a sale on those bronzers. Now, it might be months from now, it might not be until the end of the year, but as you know, if you follow me here, my weight game is strong, so I will wait on those bronzers if I really want them. And Pat McGrath will have them at some point anywhere from 20 to 30% off, maybe 40% off. She's good for having a sale, and anywhere from 25 to 30% off. So if I can wait, and I could possibly pick up one of those bronzers later on down the year, again at a much better discount than I would during this Sephora spring savings event sale. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's my thinking this year. Now, the Sephora collection will be on sale, as I said, for 30% off, and that is extended to everyone. And I did pick up a couple of items from the Sephora collection last year, and I really think that, I mean, that's a good deal. Sephora collection items, makeup products are really, really good, and 30% off is great. But I feel like I've picked up everything that I was interested in, that I was curious about last year. So there's really no need for me to buy anything from that collection this year. So yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Things, who knows, something might change, but as of right now, I'm good. I just don't, no. Unless Sephora surprises me with a 20% off. Yeah, I'm not going to be shopping the sale this year. Let me know in the comments, will you be shopping the sale? What tier are you, and will you be shopping the sale? And if not, why not? And if so, what you gonna get? Because I want to live vicariously through you. If you liked this video, then please give it a like and consider subscribing. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.